Yo, what is up YouTube? I hope you guys have been doing well. I have a lot of cool news to cover in this video, so let me start by what the hell is... I really need a barber. Anyways, I joined the Draft League, my first ever Draft League actually. I had some experience with the WBE even though I didn't get to play because I was helping out friends prepare for their matches and stuff like that. But Joe was so amazing to invite me to this Draft League, which is called the JoeUX9 Draft League. We are in total 16 players. We have Colin, we have Ari, we have Jin, we have Manpi, we have Moxie, Poki Alex, Steffo, Wiz, Ashton, Nekkra, Sierra, Joe, Osiris, Pokemon Cast, and Nino. So I'm really looking forward to play all of those. Our team name is the Lavandia Gengars. So you might be wondering why Gengars and why Lavandia. Gengar is one of the coolest Pokemon in my opinion and one of my favorites as well. And Lavandia is the German name for Lavender Town, and I felt like Lavender Town Gengars would be a little bit too long probably. I hope you guys like the team logo. Shoutouts to my friend and mod Krebs who helped me a lot with the logo. Let's go over to the teams. So we had a pool of a lot of Pokemon which were in 4 categories. So tier 1's obviously the strongest Pokemon, then we had tier 2, tier 3 and tier 4. We had to get 11 Pokemon out of those pools, and we had 2 tier 1's to choose, 2 tier 2's, 2 tier 3's and 1 tier 4, and then we had 4 free picks which consisted of 250 points. So 1 tier 1, if you got a tier 1, it's already like 100 points. Tier 2's were 75, tier 3 were 50, and tier 4 were 25. So what I did was for tier 1s, so my position in the draft was super weird. We were 16 people obviously, so my position was 9th. So like I knew that the ones I would love to get, I probably wouldn't be able to get because people were gonna take them before I get to draft them. So what happened was my first pick was Spectre because I feel like Spectre is one of the best Pokemon. You don't have to specify your team immediately when you pick it. Like let's say I go with Regigigas, I obviously have to find a partner which is able to make that work, such as a Weezing. And if I went with Venusaur, I would need to have a Sunmon as well, and then probably a Charizard and something else like a Trigger Mode. But with Spectre, I feel like you have like a lot of open directions you can go. So I went with Spectre because you can play it offensive and defensively, and I think it's just a great mon with a lot of utility. With the second mon, I chose Whimsicott. I actually was super surprised that no one picked Whimsicott in the second round because like the second one happened when I think almost like over 20 people picked already, like 20 something, and Whimsicott was still there in the tier 1s. Obviously one of the best Pokemon, you have so many options. The huge advantage for me in having Whimsicott as well is this is an not open, this is closed team sheets, so people won't know what moves I have on Whimsicott. And if there's one mon that is really annoying when I look back and playing VGC 20 or 21, it definitely is the Whimsicott. By the way, we are gonna play Series 9 rules, so it's really cool. So yeah, tier 2, I decided to pick Cobalion just because it's a good steel type mon, and I have the ability to just beat up and do massive amounts of damage, right? And I think it's an overall pretty good Pokemon and underrated in draft leagues. My second tier 2 was the Weezing. You might wonder why Weezing, but I was planning on getting the Regigigas, which unfortunately got sniped by Sierra. It was pretty funny. Like I had Kanto Weezing and Moxie had Galar Weezing, so we both knew that whoever gets to pick next when we come to our free picks, because Regigigas was a tier 1, and what happened, or what the rules were, you have to fill all of your tier 1, 2, 3, and 4 mons in order to get to your free picks. And what happened was we were kind of thinking who will get to pick the Regigigas first, but what happened is Sierra just picks it before us, even though we both had the Weezings. So what she did was just go with the coughing, which was super sad, but smart. So shout out to her. yeah, after wheezing, I felt like, okay, I'm going in a pretty offensive direction with Whimsicott, Spectre, and Cobalion. So I want to have a way to shut down Trick Room consistently. So I picked Indeedee Male because of Imprison stuff. And it's obviously a super hard hitter if I have it in the back, have Tailwind up, and it just comes in and just does massive amounts of damage. As the next pick, I had Dermanitan Galar, but I changed that up after the draft, got myself a nice digger speed because I felt like I need some kind of ground coverage, and it's also spread hitter, so I really liked that. So as my tier 4 mon, I was left to pick in a really bad tier. Like there were mons like, I don't know. I mean, I got an Arceus, so you guys know what I had to go through. But I feel like Arceus is not bad because I have a Weezing, and Defeatist is will be shut down once Weezing is on the field. And I feel like Arceus is really slept on because it has a great sub matchup. It's really fast. It hits like a truck. It gets a lot of cool moves. So Arceus was my move of choice, and I feel like it's like probably the hidden gem on the team. My free picks consisted of Heatran, which was a tier 1. Heatran is a great Pokemon. I don't think we have to talk about that a lot. It gives me great type advantages, helps out the synergies. It was my first Firemon. So my second pick was the Gyarados, which is actually a tier 2 Pokemon. And I was pretty surprised about that because like we have to consider that there's only one Regieleki, right? Some Rotoms, but also just one of each type or each form. Like there are not a lot of other strong electric type Pokemon, so I feel like Gyarados is a really sleeper pick, especially for tier 2. And it gives me a lot of utility with Intimidate. So my second last free pick was the Tangela. So Indeedee was gone, like Indeedee female was gone. Then there was no Togekiss, no Clefairy, no Clefable. So I was really desperate to get a Redirector, and I felt like Tangela is a really good mon for that. It has Sleep Powder, it has super high defense stats, and with an Eviolite it's just really bulky, so I'm really happy with Tangela. And the last mon is Shedinja. So you might wonder why I picked a Shedinja, but it was a tier 4. To stop that off, and Alex wanted to get the Shedinja way before, and I figured that hey, it's not a bad Pokemon, so I just sniped it, and I feel like it's really good because like your opponents have to respect Shedinja, right? Like if they prep and if they look at my team, they will notice the Shedinja, and I might bring it as well, so they have to probably use some moves that could be suboptimal, looking at the matchup as a whole, just because they have to respect the Shedinja. And I feel like it's a really cool mon as well, which gives me options of or win conditions in general. Yeah, so week 1 we play against Manbeast, Bravebird Buccaneers, which has a lot of cool mons as well, so I'm really looking forward to that. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick video, just so you guys know what's gonna happen on the channel in the next couple of weeks. So I hope you guys liked this. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't, and see you guys next week. Take care.